I did an AI project a couple of weeks ago, and you guys seem to like it very much. That's where the idea came from, to ask ChatGPT, tell me the best kitchen knife there is. And the terms are actually pretty cool. So AI said, Damascus Senmai. I like it. I do it a lot. I love it. But you see me cut up the materials a shit ton of times before, like this. And you saw me grinding the surfaces a shit ton of time too, like this. So all the materials are prepped now. So the construction of the cut material is of 6 layers of 12419. That's our core. It's a high carbon, high tungsten steel, pretty suitable for the AI project. And the cladding is gonna be O2 and, as it said, nickel. So pure nickel and O2 in the combination. We're gonna do the whole build at once. You've seen me do Damascus cladded stuff before. You usually see me forge out the Damascus first and then put a core in between. But this time, I try to do it all in one step. So the specifics that AI told me are a hybrid between a Japanese Gyuto and the European chef knife, a length of 210 millimeters with a slight belly for rocking and a flat heel for chopping and a pointed tip for precision. A Damascus Senmai with nickel in it for a little lower maintenance and a 63 HRC hardness. That's why we use our 12419 high carbon, high tungsten steel. We heat treat these to 63, 64 HRC, which is the perfect balance between super hard and still nice to sharpen. The material, a dark colored maple bowl in an octagon wah style handle with some black and red swirls into it like a dragon's breath. A ferrule of carbon fiber or mokumegane. This is what ChatGPT gave us, and now it's time to forge weld our piece of steel. Now I pre-cut the tang a little bit, and I'm gonna upset and forge it a little more on the corner of the anvil, so we have a nice thicker transition, and the front of the blade we're gonna taper out. So the piece is now forged to our size. And now I let it cool down in the gas forge to soften the whole thing after forging, because forging brings a lot of stress into the material, and now it's gonna soften out, cool down with the forge. After that, I'm gonna grind the profile and then we're gonna heat treat it. So the knife is now in the heat treating oven. We are putting it up to 820 degrees Celsius. Hold it there for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then we're gonna quench it in oil. After that, it's going into the tempering oven at 170 degrees Celsius for 1.5 hours. So grinding is finished on this blade, and I realized I didn't show you the profile yet. So this is our blade. I sadly had to take away about 5 mil from the tip of the blade because there was a little bit of a weird cladding on the core mix that I didn't like, so I ground it away a little bit. But otherwise, basically as AI told me to do it. Nice and flat back with a super nice and curvy front, so we can rock and chop with this one. Now I straighten the spine again, round it already on our big grinder over there, and then it is time to ask Chris to polish this blade for me.
Finally, the last one is finished.
Hey Chris, I got another one to polish for you.
No!
I thought I wanted to save us, but I was stuck in the past. Messed me up, I wanted to hurt. Just give me something to laugh.
So the next day, the knife is polished and looks beautiful like it's masking tape. And now AI told me, as I've mentioned before, a carbon fiber front piece, and we luckily, I didn't even know we still have this piece, dark, like blackish maple burl with some red swirls in it. And luckily this is the last piece we have left in this color. So this will be our combination on the handle, and I think it will look pretty rad. So now, mark the holes, drill the holes, file it out so the ferrule fits on very nicely. And then we're gonna prep everything for the rest of the handle. And if anybody of you is wondering why I started a Viking sword project last week and now I'm filing on a carbon fiber piece for an AI knife next week. So yeah, for you and for me, yeah, for all of us, next week is Knife Show Austria. This one over there. That means I got a lot of stuff to do to prepare because I'm organizing it pretty much nearly alone. And I don't have the time to really focus on the sword. I would have loved to have it on at the show and show it off to people, but I couldn't manage it. It would be impossible for me to finish it without like doing all-nighters and stuff. And I want to have this Viking sword really super nice and cool. I have already stuff planned out, the Damascus planned out for the guard and the pommel. Mo saw the design that I made for it and it should be super cool. And yeah, this is the reason why you have this week and next week another video. But right after Knife Show Austria, we will continue with the Viking sword. So you gotta be a little patient, I'm sorry for that. But yeah, it will be even cooler than you right now maybe think it will. Back to filing. Das ist ein Bingo!
Is that the way you say it? That's a bingo.
You just say bingo. Bingo!
So, dowel and the front bolster are finished. Now it is time to get this face even. We use our disc grinder for that. And then we drill the whole 73 millimeters, that's the length of our dowel. And then we figure out if everything is fitting together. When it's fitting together, glue on that, clamp it together. It fits. I glued the parts together with super glue, and yes, super glue is actually strong enough. It's actually sometimes stronger than the most two-part epoxies that most people use. So the parts putting together with super glue, super easy because it's super glue. Did I say it's super? That glue? So after the glue has set, I'll put the pieces together, rough grind one side just so it's even, and then parallel to the spine of the blade, I'll put the ruler there and then mark myself the first line, check if everything is straight, if it's parallel and not crooked to the spine, and then I mark myself the side shape for the handle. And then I'm gonna just scribe the lines over here, and then everything should be very nice and fitting. So AI wants a octagon handle, so this is what we are scribing right now. Usually I only do 3 facets on top, like here, and then round the bottom half. But now we're gonna make facets on all the sides, which is a little bit more difficult in my opinion. Love octagons, but they look cool and they're super comfy.
I waited at the stop sign, got a hole in my head, carefully entwined on the roots of the dead.
So, handle now finished on the machine. I have to do the finishing touches by hand. But meantime, we let the blade etch in the ferric chloride. So we gotta wash it, make it super nice, and then put it in the ferric chloride for about 10 minutes. And then it should be finished.
Waiting at the stop sign by the never-ending road. Been hanging around for ages. Now I've come to take you home. No one's gonna see you. No one's gonna know. I'll meet you at the stop sign by the never-ending road. Somebody tell him why. A desperate change of mind.
So, glue is set, our 2K epoxy. Now, as the last step, as always, the wonderful and best handle wax in the world, Baltic burnish. Look at those colors. And this is basically how easy it is to apply. Just take a little bit, put it on your finger, put it on the handle, make it nice and even all the way around. Take a piece of cloth and then wank it off. Then some polystyrene on the blade and spread it nicely, and we're done with our AI knife. So the AI knife is finished, and again, as in the last time, it did a great job. It's a super cool knife. I really like it. It will be available Knife Show Austria 10th, 11th of May, so 1 week after release of this video. Stop by, say hi, drink a Red Bull. Please drink a lot of Red Bull at my show. And that's it for this video. I hope you liked it, and if you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe and leave a comment for the algorithm gods. And I hope to see you next week. And this can is sadly already empty. Bye. And for the people who stayed until the very end of the video, if you wondered why we haven't sharpened it, even though AI told us to do so, you're gonna see in next week's video.